brought her entire jug.
I don't know.
In my bed. I was like, we're filming a podcast, grab a bev of choice.
I was gonna get an Arizona, but then I realized I already had an Arizona at the gym.
Where's your hoodie at? I thought I said hoodies.
Yeah, but no, like somebody wears a hoodie, somebody doesn't wear a hoodie. It's kind of
a contrast?
Yeah.
Stop messing around. You're actually Okay, so this is my sister. You can introduce yourself with what the frick is your name.
I am Sophia, and I have, I just have Evelyn as my sister. What the frick? You know what I was gonna do? You know what I was gonna do?
I have a YouTube channel. Yeah. You're gonna do a plug. Yes. Yeah, you're gonna plug in.
I have my sister, who is.
Shut up! Why are you saying you have me? No, so this is my sister. We get along really freaking well for sisters.
Who said that?
I feel like we get along well, but honestly, it depends on the time of day.
I mean, you did tell me to get my jug out of here, but you know,
the jug is literally like you're jabbing it into my thigh bone.
Like I needed to drink. I'm so behind.
Look how massive this thing is. I know if you guys are listening, you can't see it, but this thing is absolutely humongous. Ew! Get that out of the mic. You're gonna spit it all over my
neck. You can cut anything out at any point in time.
I'm not cutting any of this out, so.
Didn't you?
I said I could.
I'm gonna out myself, and then you're gonna be like, no.
I said I could cut things out, doesn't mean I will. So, anyways, don't do that.
What?
You look like a background character. Don't do
Mostly
that.
because I am, because it's your pod.
I know, but like you're my guest. It's Hear Us Out tonight. We are going to be discussing our 2024 ins and outs, what we want in this year, and what we want completely diminished from this year that happened last year, and I'm just not here for it. Here's the thing. I want to put my hood up so bad, but I feel like I'll regret it.
I don't think so. Why don't you like put it on sometimes and then take it off at some point in time?
Okay.
Put it on, take it off, put it on.
That's not distracting at all.
And it's not distracting if you don't like, you know, make it distracting. That's not your personality type.
I have the stuck in my head. Yeah, facts.
I know.
Okay.
So do I. No.
I just don't. I don't want to look like a gnome today. So.
Okay. Why are you switching up so quickly?
Maybe if I don't know. I'm indecisive.
You're so indecisive.
I told them.
Which is another thing.
Oh, they were gonna say which leads me to my first one. Don't be indecisive this year. Which kind of is a good transition.
Totally, that's a great transition.
I don't want to be indecisive this year, but that's a terrible goal because like there's no possible way that I won't be.
Correct. At some point in time, like we're all gonna be like indecisive. Like I'm gonna be like, you know, is this the best option? I'll think over it more. You know what I mean? With more thought.
Okay,
like especially
like
for college. You know what I mean? Like on certain things that require more thought. Like of course I'm gonna be thinking about it a lot more. Like I'm not gonna be
like you're gonna be a little bit more intuitive.
Yeah. And
a little bit
like,
less. Okay.
You know, this isn't gonna kill me, you know. But, you know,
being aware, like
yeah. And also like other things like with like Vertimax and like privates.
It's basically like volleyball training for your vertical.
Yeah. Those types of things, like when Dad asked me, he was like, do you want me to set those up for you? And I didn't think about it, and I just said, yes, sign me up for it. Because last year I like, rejected it a little bit. Yeah, I was like wishy-washy. Indecisive. This year, it's all in, you know, on things I know at least. Because, you know, you can't do that with like college decisions, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just go straight into it. No indecisiveness, go straight into it. But you know, thinking about it more like, yeah, I'm going to college. What college to go to? I'm going to think about it a lot more and educate myself. But continue.
Word. Okay. So that's great. So more intuition, less impulsiveness, more decisiveness. Like being sure of yourself. Like I think that's a big one too. Even on the volleyball court or off the volleyball court.
Yes.
Like, being decisive in your decisions. You don't have time to overthink anything on the volleyball court. Like, you know, when you're reacting and stuff, like you don't have like, oh, should I get this? Like, and then once you start thinking like, should I or shouldn't I? That's when you start making mistakes, or at least me personally.
That's so true.
Oh my gosh, like, is that my ball? Is that yours? And then also like in the real life situation, like, should I do this now? Should I do this later? Just do it. Like, just get it done. Something that I am currently implementing in my life right now is as soon as I get my school and my syllabus and stuff like that, I'm on it and as soon as possible. I hate things hanging over my head anyway. I think going into 2024 and like already being in it, definitely infiltrating more maturity in like decision making, I think.
Yes. Unpopular opinion, you don't have to you don't have to have everything together. You don't need to start a new year to set new goals.
Facts.
Like for me, I thought it was like,
me too.
Now I gotta wait till the end of the year again.
Yeah, I'm the same exact way. I think most people are built that way, like, because we were all, we're kind of under the same impression that, like, you know, if it's not the new week, or if it's not the new month, or the new year, or the middle of the year, like a certain milestone or a certain time and period in our lives, like, then we can't change. You can change tomorrow, you can change tonight, like, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today...
continue with your...
No, yeah, so, like, today being, you know, January 27th, which is when we're recording this, like, you know, I'm starting new goals right now. Like, we're literally setting goals right now, and it's, like, a month into the year. And, you know, there should never be a label on it. I 100% agree with that. And I wrote these down in my notes, but I am without my notes section currently, so I'm going off the tippy top of the noggin. So basically, come forward, bro.
You're speaking.
Yeah. I didn't lean back when you spoke.
Girl, you
Do I have the floor?
Girl. Oh my god. Yes.
No, I didn't back up when you started speaking. Just
you have the floor.
Okay. Do I? I want to be a better communicator. I am a terrible texter. I want to be better at reaching out first. I want to be better at responding back quicker. Like, I just want to be a better communicator. Like, just simple as that,
back
bro.
At me. Why'd you look at me? you went.
I'm like side-eyeing
you went. I want to be a better communicator.
I was just trying to get you involved. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
But yeah. So like, I just I want to be better at that, and that's like pretty much it.
If I want to let colleges know that I
that's what I'm saying.
Ready,
reach it out.
Yeah, that I'm ready. That I'm ready for college, and that
don't be
like,
afraid of rejection.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the case also. Like another in is not being afraid of rejection.
Yeah,
you're just putting yourself out there.
Exactly.
And that goes for anything.
What's the worst that can happen?
Right, that goes for anything. It's go talk to that person that you wanted to talk to. Go talk to your crush.
Let social anxiety fear you.
That's perfect.
I told Landon that today.
That is perfect. That's an in right there.
Facts.
That's an in.
Not being afraid to reach out is like a big one, and just like being first to reach out to companies that you want to work with. Like,
yes,
I do that, but like I don't. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I could be better. I just feel like people are like, oh, Evelyn's terrible at replying. Evelyn's terrible at replying, and it's like, I don't want to be known as that. I want to be a little bit better at it. I don't know.
Oh, out would probably be...
Those are much easier to think of, you know?
Yes. I just want to be more in control of my emotions. So out with being too emotional with
oh
things.
My gosh, yes.
Because,
that's
oh my
so
gosh,
valid.
be like acting so crappy to people. And it's like, and I realize it, I'm like, why am I being so rude to these people?
Yeah, and you're like,
what have they done to me? They've done absolutely nothing. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so odd.
No,
but, like,
so
it
true.
turns on in my head.
It's
and
like one day you just wake up and you're like, I'm just like, bro, you guys all suck.
Yes.
Like,
I just can't regulate my emotions enough that I want to. And I feel like with
valid.
God that'll help. Like I need him.
Yeah, being more constant in prayer is definitely an in.
Yes.
But I'm out with the emotional.
Yes.
I sound so stuffy, bro.
You do sound so good.
Like, but it comes and goes in waves. Like, I promise I'm not sick. I have really bad allergies, so that can be an out. Out with the allergies.
That could be an out.
That could be an out. I'm good. Every time I film, like, I swear I do intros and I'm like, I just got over a cold, or I just got it's like, shut up, bro. I hate that you're back there. I hate that you're back there. I don't like people behind me.
Why are you so pressed?
Put more pillows, bro. I used to have this goal, like, no crying or whatever. And I achieved that goal. I achieved that goal 2020.
That's a crap goal.
2022, I think I achieved that goal. And then 2023, I think I cried the most, probably.
That's a crap goal.
It's terrible, right?
That's a crap goal. I'm just kidding.
No, because, like, what kind of goal is that?
No
tears shall fall. Like, what the frick?
At face value, it is not a bad.
No, it's terrible.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not a bad one, but it's not going to be like an in for me to be like no emotion whatsoever.
Right.
You cannot feel anything. You need to be a stoic weirdo.
Yeah,
like
that's
just
psychopathic.
weird.
Don't
yeah,
ever
psychopathic.
do that.
Yeah. Be emotional on the things that like actually need to be emotional, like matter.
I think taking a step back too, and like not being as impulsive and stepping back from the situation that you're in and being like, I need to think about this before I react.
I think there's a quote, and it's, I don't know who it's by, but don't make decisions when you are emotional. Like when you feel an emotion, like anger, sadness, you have to make a decision once you've cooled down and once you've actually gotten a head on your shoulders. You know what I mean? And
that's valid.
You know, I know it's hard for some girls because they may not be Christian. And it helps quite a bit.
It's a main,
it helps quite a bit.
Like literally, like when people ask me, how are you so happy all the time, Evelyn? Or like, how are you not mad about this? Or how are you not sad? Like, I've never been happier. So it's like, it's hard not to bring it up because, you know, it's such a big part of our lives. And so I'm not trying to hide any of that. I'm not trying to conform anybody either. So like, if that's not your thing, that's not your thing.
For me, sometimes I actually videotape myself. airing out my emotions.
Okay, like ranting, yeah.
Yeah, like ranting.
Don't post them. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, no. I was crying, but then at the end of it, I was like,
dang.
So here's what we're gonna do to change.
Oh, okay.
To change that. And I do that quite a bit of the time because I'm like, I'm not gonna end on me crying myself to sleep or
oh my
crying
gosh,
myself.
Yeah, never go to bed mad, never go to bed crying, like,
yeah,
never good. Like, if you need to stay up a few extra hours, like, do that and pray, or do that and write down your emotions, or even record videos. I didn't even think of that.
Because a lot of people, they don't believe in God, so it's like, I can't tell, I'm not going to force them to believe in God, but it's extremely helpful, because even if you're isolated and your family is the way it is,
you have
if
somebody,
it's toxic,
something, like,
you have someone.
So we're gonna move on to the next
topic, which for me was routines.
Stop talking like that. That's so bland and
routines.
Come closer.
I do set alarms to get up earlier.
On me. Okay.
I do set alarms to get up earlier.
Remember. Oh. Okay.
I do set alarms to get.
What's up with that? What's up with that? We're not.
I do set up alarms to get up early at like 7 o'clock. Like there's
do as you're told.
7 o'clock, 7:05, 30.
Okay, we don't need to go into details of like.
Listen,
we can go through our routines all we want, but that's not what this is about.
An in is getting up early. To bed early and then getting up early because
that's hers.
Bed early.
That is not mine. That is hers. Like out for me is not here for the 45 minute to 2 hours getting ready time. I think the simpler the better. The end of the year is definitely the simpler, and the less the better for sure.
You need to do a makeup routine that actually like requires more time. Set up time for that. You know what I mean? Like be a little bit more organized. Yeah.
Yes, valid. Okay. Mine was more just like the focus of like skincare and stuff like that. It used to take me like a good. I'm not even exaggerating here. Like it used to take me like 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like and 30 minutes maybe minimum. As of lately, we've been trying to get more on the detox. Like that's something that I do like crave is like sugar. I mean, most people do. So I've been kind of doing my own version of like I'm enjoying what I'm eating, but I think my body is also enjoying what I'm eating, which is good.
And that's really beautiful too. Because
it's just beautiful, stunning, incredible.
Because like things that are good for your body are maybe things that your mind might not like.
You know, I didn't start January 1st, and that was because we actually had a wedding, and that was the bigger focus. And we had New Year's, and then we were preparing for the wedding. We had 2 volleyball tournaments at the beginning of the year. It was just a super stressful, I mean, really fun, don't get me wrong, but it was really hard to build habits.
Yes. With
all this traveling and all this moving around and stuff like that, like you just don't have time. I also have been really on the water grind.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, your sip reminded me of that.
Yeah, why don't you show them your
this is
what you're drinking currently.
This is actually Sophia's old hydro flask.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, this is Sophia's. I've been through 4 hydro flasks, and not because I wanted to be, not because I'm a consumer necessarily. I started with my white one. I'm going to be really quick with this because it's stupid, but I had my white one, lost it at a volleyball tournament. I had my purple one, lost it at a volleyball tournament. I can literally tell you where I lost each one.
This one probably lose it at the next tournament. I'm just kidding.
I really hope not. I've been trying to keep this and shove it in my bag. I almost forgot
Keep it and shove it in my bag.
Like, I'm like so pissed because...
You know, I'm just proud of you that being the trendy person you are, you don't have a Stanley.
I don't have a Stanley.
They've actually been testing Stanleys, and they have lead at the bottom of their cups.
Stop.
And there was this mom that tested it, and she was like, I bought my child that because everybody in her class was making fun of her because she had a Target one. And I basically am endangering my child. But anyway.
Oh my god.
That's a different story.
That's terrible.
It's crazy.
See, this is why you shouldn't buy everything off the internet and freak out. Like, it's just a cup. It's just a cup. Like, think about it. It's just a block of metal. And, like,
oh my gosh.
I could be saying, like, if this didn't have the Hydro Flask logo on it, I would be fine. I love it.
Right.
It keeps my drink cold, and that's all that matters. And it's the big thing.
Yeah, it's high quality. Like, if it was named anything else and it had that same quality.
Yeah, correct.
What does it matter? Like, what the frick? Because anything could become trendy.
Yeah, if literally, just enough people buy it.
Right.
I genuinely don't get any mental stimulation off of getting a freaking tumbler.
Right, that's fact. And out for me is like buying too many products. I feel like the more I add to it, the worse it gets for me.
100%. Like, I think that's where my skin was at too. Like, my skin's never been like necessarily clear 100%. I got a few here and there, and I was like, I need to fix this immediately. So I just started, like, I was a consumer, like, of skincare products, like most, you know, Gen Z is, like,
and Gen Alpha.
Yeah, facts. Like, the recent generations are, like, we want to be the best versions of ourselves, and that's a good thing. That's a good trait. But that doesn't mean buying everything that you see online. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I'm closer to Gen Alpha, which is unfortunate. But, you know,
sorry.
in some ways,
We're literally a year and a half apart. She's acting like I'm
but
like
I'm
an
technically
old woman.
closer. I'm technically closer.
I know.
You're 18.
No,
so that's what I'm
100%.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
you're an adult. You know what I mean? Now you're starting
But
to
you're
realize,
17
like...
next month. I mean, I just, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Like, I think that's a maturity that everybody will come to realize, whatever generation you are, like, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's why you see, like, grandparents walking around wearing their old fits that they used to wear.
Yeah.
They used to be, like, trendy during their time. Me, personally, I won't be that grandma. Like, I'm not going to be wearing currently what I am right now. Like, I'm going to be with the times.
Oh, and I
gonna
totally
be the
could see you
hippest.
being a hip grandma, yeah, for sure.
I think that's everybody's goal.
I could see you being like a really, really cool aunt. Like a really, really cool, like...
I hope so.
Like a trendy aunt. Like, I could see you being
like your kids are going to love coming to my house.
Right. I'm going to be like,
100%.
that's your trendy aunt.
Yeah, and then they're going to go to
she's with her
yours, and they're
stuff.
going to be like, Aunt Sophia has the worst food at her house.
Oh my gosh.
She's literally
crazy.
only chopping up salads. Okay, I was making sure.
I was looking too.
Okay. What we were saying is less is more. Don't be a consumerism. Like, if it's a good product, it's a good product. Try it out. But don't just go buying, like, a ton of things. Like, at Ulta, I can't imagine the amount of money I've spent. And you want to have, like, a cute little routine, you know what I mean? You're like, oh my gosh, like, this is...
Yeah, that's
like,
what
I'm
I'm
doing my
thinking,
skin
too.
a favor. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's like, you're not. You're putting
No.
too much on.
Yeah, and it was fine before.
Right.
So why am I worried? Yeah.
Correct. And so, like, that's definitely something that I learned, and I learned the hard way. And so, but, like, I think we all do. Like, eventually you find out, like, you don't need everything that you think you might need. Like these little kids at Sephora that we were talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
Sephora, bro.
Like,
Sorry.
no, you're good. Like, you don't need a retinol cream. Like, you don't have wrinkles.
You don't need
like your
hyaluronic
children.
acid. You do not need any of that.
You're good.
Bro.
You don't have dark spots. You don't have wrinkles. Like, you need to go sit down and play Barbies.
Go sit down. You need to go and play on the trampoline like I did when I was 12 or 11. Like, literally, just 9-year-olds are going to the store. 7-year-olds were going to the store.
Crazy, bro. And this is what I'm talking about,
Sephora.
bro. Like,
to Sephora, bro.
Like,
Sephora, I didn't even know what Sephora was until...
I don't even know it
actually
existed.
A couple months ago.
Yeah, literally.
When Anna told us to come with her.
And we don't really go to Sephora too often. Honestly, I've seen more.
Does, unless you're some freaking, billionaire.
Yeah, literally. We usually go to Ulta, if anything.
Yes.
And I think it's just because there's more around where we live.
Most people go to Ulta too to get there.
Honestly, like when I was talking to my teammates, like they said that they go to Sephora.
Sephora?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You guys are spending quite
I just feel like it's always trash. Like the Sephora I go to, it's like, you know, the palettes are like all messed up, and testers and stuff like that are like all over the place and messy.
And they're making freaking...
Who's using the testers, by the way? I'm trying to figure that out.
Gosh.
Like, who's... Like, let me go in Sephora and try on some lip balm. Like,
and especially freaking skincare testers.
Oh, absolutely not.
Other people's hands have literally touched the testers. And
Yeah,
you're on their skincare. It's not like their makeup. You know what I mean? Like, they can wash off. It's literally skincare that absorbs into your skin.
That's crazy to me.
And they're making freaking skincare smoothies or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
I didn't know that they were doing that in store, but that's crazy.
Stuff, they make a smoothie with it, and
in the store?
They put retinol, they put ordinary,
they
put drunk. Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Drunk elephant.
No, you're not Katie Fang. You need to sit down. Like, you need to sit down.
And they literally do. They do ordinary, drunk elephant, and Sol de Janeiro or whatever.
So yeah. Well, that's
like
my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so like basically what we're saying is like if you're 12 years old and below, even 13, you're kind of pushing it. 13, 14, like
definitely.
your skin. Yeah, I mean, like I get it if you're like if you got puberty earlier.
Maybe 14. I would say 14.
Yeah, like you're getting into puberty, but like 12, bro, like you don't even know what it is. Like you don't even know what you're saying.
Right.
But yeah, I think we need to wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay. But that was the last thing I was thinking of too.
Basically, I mean, we'll probably do a part 2 of this because it was kind of fun.
It was fire.
And honestly, like, rate this podcast a 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5. I don't know what the scoring was, but basically, like, just be biased because I told you to.
That's crazy.
And if you guys like Sophia being in my pod, shut up. But if you guys like Sophia being in my pod, maybe go fund us and get her a freaking mic that works around here because hers has been cutting on and off this entire pod.
Maybe I'll buy one for my own channel. I might just do that.
That'd be cute.
That could be cute.
I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. Be ready for a podcast episode. And I can't wait to see you then.
Thanks. Also support me. I'm just kidding.
Also her plug. No, I'll put her YouTube in the description.
You don't have to.
No, I will. She does like a ton of nutrition and stuff like that. You're literally gonna get like 500 overnight. Trust the game.
I know, but then you know what you'll say though? You know what you'll say?
What?
You'll literally say, you got fame because of my own.
Okay,
and
shut your mouth.
They will listen.
You already have like 14, don't you?
They will listen to you because you told them to, not because they genuinely liked my account.
Okay, buddy. Go tune into her YouTube channel. It's actually kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah.
You're kind of sweet for that, Loki.
Follow our IGs. We post on there too much. If you're on... Oh my gosh, her head. You can't put that. You're gonna get demonetized.
So, what do you mean?
She's naked.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Thank you for turning... Alright, love you guys. Bye.
What did you want me to say there?
Peace. Bye. I don't know. Alright, we've had enough here. Clearly.